My name is Virginia. My artist name is VRGN. It's spelled VRGN. I am a techno DJ and producer, and during the day I work as a project manager in a cultural management company. I have been DJing since 2018. I'm based in Athens, and I'm also part of her project along with DJ4, and we are also the directors of She Said So Athens. These are both two female empowerment platforms, and they are working towards equality in the music industry. Ever since I was young, I had been fooling around with music in various ways, whether this was trying to mix tracks together or creating some very amateuristic mashups. And then I started learning a bit about Traktor and fooling around with Traktor. So there was one day that we organized a party and the DJ that we had booked never came, never showed up. And I ended up DJing for 8 hours. I loved it. I loved that I had the option to express myself through music and making people feel the vibe that I was feeling. And ever since I thought, okay, I have to learn how to DJ and at least share this experience. And this is how it all started. And ever since, I don't think I have ever stopped. Now I began producing, and it's even more creative now. I would definitely go for Air's Moon Safari. Yes, I do believe that success depends on gender. We have seen many cases of women not pursuing their careers or not reaching a height where they could be really successful because of their gender. We can see that in different salaries, whether they are getting paid or even not getting paid at all. We have seen many cases of gender-based racism. We have seen cases of harassment and sexism in the industry. And unfortunately, as long as there are collectives that work on female empowerment, that means that there still is a problem with this. Actually, yes, I do have an experience. It was when I started DJing during my early steps. I had a gender-based discrimination experience from my mentor. I experienced personal attacks on personal choices of my life, like my sexual orientation, like even whether I'm training to do CrossFit too much or not, which it really made me angry, and I felt devalued, and as a noob I thought that this was the case and that this was normal and that I had to accept this kind of behavior to move on. And at the time I didn't even realize that this was harmful to me, but now I realize that I shouldn't have accepted that behavior, and I should have spoken up and kind of set my boundaries. It's never too late, and it felt very dehumanizing. It felt like I was devalued, and especially after I started DJing professionally, every single step of the way, he had something to say, and I lost all my confidence in myself. And so until I finished and got out in the scene, then I realized that, okay, this is one person out of 6 billion people in the world. So if one person devalues me, there are 100 others that will value me. Well, we all know that the music industry needs to change in terms of gender equality, but we all know that also change is very difficult to achieve. So we can begin from actually setting a space to talk about it. We need to be able to debate about it in a safe space and not being criticized all the time. We also need to have community collectiveness. We need to respect each other, and we need kind of to create a manifesto that everyone, all the professionals in the electronic music cluster will actually follow and support it. We should also protect each other. Whether it is a man or a woman, we should protect the artists, the promoters should protect anyone who's working in the industry. Well, a lot. First of all, I think that you should trust your instinct, for sure. You should never lose your integrity. I think that we always need to have some dignity and because whatever we do keeps following us over the years. Also, you should always chase your passion and do not ever listen to opinions that you never asked for.